What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to a brand new top 5 video where we've moved from the cheaper players and we're going to those premium players, those players that you can't have in every slot of your squad, but you have one or two if you treat yourself nicely. Today we're going to start off with budget goalkeepers, and throughout the week we will move on to budget midfielders and attackers eventually. I know you're waiting for them and my thoughts on them, and seeing as it's budget, budget was 4.5 for goalkeepers, I feel like average price is 5 million and premium is 5.5. So today I've ranked the top 5.5 goalkeepers because there's only 5. So I've ranked them in order. The best one will be last. The slightly, not best will be 5th. But hopefully you'll get to grips with that. And let me know what you guys like and don't like by liking and subscribing on the channel. It really helps me out to let me know what videos you like and you don't like, as I just said. Without further ado, let's go into who I think is the worst of the £5.5 million goalkeepers. And he goes by the name of Petr Cech. Now, it's just really hard to sum them up and you may be a bit confused with my ordering, but I want you to hear me out on every reason. Petr Cech is Arsenal goalkeeper, of course 5.5. He comes in 35 games last season, 37 goals conceded, 12 clean sheets, 2 yellow cards, owned by just 5.9% of people. Not a lot of people indeed. But Petr Cech is probably, has been one of the most consistent goalkeepers of his generation. We've got to look at the fact of Arsenal were poorer last season. They've got Europa League football to contend with. It probably means he'll get rested. He won't have to suffer about the injuries and the extra fatigue and everything, even though he is only a goalkeeper and all that sort of business. But one thing to consider is that Arsenal are changing tactic. That could see them concede a few more goals. I could also see him get a bit better, but I think as far as risks go, he is the riskiest to have in your team. So Cech for me is easily 5th spot. In 4th we have Thibaut Courtois. Now, another interesting one, another one I'm probably going to get hate for, but Courtois comes in for Chelsea, £5.5 million, 36 goals, 36 games last season. 28 goals conceded, 16 clean sheets, just a 1 yellow card, stated by just over 18% of people. Why is he 4th? Chelsea got 16 clean sheets last season with Courtois in goal. Why is he 4th? The simple reason, history. You've got to look at the fact that generally, when you look at teams that have won the league, they don't have the same sort of form next season. Now, granted, I do think Chelsea will make a sturdy challenge for the title, but towards the end of the season they were conceding a lot more goals, and I feel like that's where they'll probably continue from. So at least for the first 19 games, you're looking at Courtois potentially not getting as many clean sheets as you think. Chelsea defenders may be the option to cover yourselves there, but I'm just basing it on history and also the fact that Chelsea would need to improve certain areas. They've improved with Rudiger, which hopefully means Moses out of the team for the defensive capabilities, but yeah, we shall wait and see. But Courtois is in 4th. In 3rd we have the only new signing on this video, Ederson. Now, I've covered Ederson in Done Deal, and I think he deserves 3rd spot ahead of Cech and Courtois, who previously had been quite sturdy candidates, but hear me out. Man City goalkeeper last season, of course, for his old club in Portugal, 27 games played, 12 goals conceded, 18 clean sheets, 4 yellow cards, 1 red card. 4.6% of people own him, the least ownership in all of these top 5 goalkeepers. And here's where I think he can catch you out, because at the end of last season, Man City started to sturdy themselves, and I feel like he's probably a better choice than Claudio Bravo or Willy Caballero. So for Ederson to come in, I feel like there's a good chance of making that happen. They're improving their defence. Colt Walker has joined. You're looking at potential of Mendy joining as well. They've strengthened up the attack to scare teams even more into just defending, and I feel like this season you'll see more clean sheets from Man City than last season, and they've also got a keeper that can save, so that helps. But Ederson takes 3rd in this video. Moving on to the silver medal position, that goes to David Daheia. Now, he is a Man United goalkeeper, of course. Last season, decent stats, I'd say. 35 games played, 29 goals conceded, 14 clean sheets, so the 2 yellow cards, owned by 26% of people. Another load of people going in on him this season. He was the most owned at the start of last season. He's the most owned at the start of this season. Do we wonder why? No, he's obviously a fantastic goalkeeper. Sometimes I feel like he is a bit overrated. Mistakes are swept under the ground because he's at the moment, a media favourite, but we've got to consider the fact that Man United have strong opening fixtures. They've strengthened defensively last season. They were good at the back. They improved at the end of the season. Maybe a few more nil-nils than expected, but they need to improve them into wins. They've got a fear factor in Lukaku. Things are looking up for Man United, and I feel like if they can get the clean sheets in there as well at home, they could be a real force to be reckoned with. That is why Daheia makes number 2, and I think we all know now who my number 1 is. And my number 1, of course, is the only one left, Mr. Hugo Lloris. Now the Spurs goalkeeper comes in, of course, at 5.5, so I keep on saying, because I keep on forgetting, they're all 5.5. 34 games played last season, 24 goals conceded, 15 clean sheets, 0 yellow or red cards, owned by 12.4% of people, as I'm recording this video. Lloris is a strange one because I feel he's a great shot stopper and playing in a great team, which means that I feel like you got the best of both worlds. Now Spurs are moving to a new stadium, but what I mentioned just a second ago, great shot stopper in a good team, is important. That is why Pickford is not out of the woods yet when it comes to being picked. £5 million, hard first fixtures. But the reason he was so liked at Sunderland was because of his save points. Granted, he was 4 million, not 5 million. It gives him a chance. Same with Lloris. If Spurs do come under fire and they don't play the way they should be, Lloris is a shot stopper. He'll get to those saves and make those saves that other keepers don't. And as well as that, he's a great distributor of the ball. Good record at clean sheets. I feel like he could be the £5.5 million goalkeeper this season to watch. And that happens to be that for this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, but let me know, who do you think is going to be the best premium goalkeeper? Have you got a premium goalkeeper, or are you waiting it out to use your early wildcard, then looking at bringing one in? Let me know all of that and anything else you want to in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.